This is the PerGear 1TB CF Express Type B. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the CF Express Type B card by PerGear. Now, this is a 1TB CF Express Type B. This is the memory card reader from PerGear itself. More on this a little bit later. This CF Express card can support 8K RAW recording, and the price of this is cheaper than most competitors out in the market. Where was this memory card when I was looking to buy my Fujifilm X-H2 and my X-H2S? And over the past few weeks, I've been using this memory card as my main CF Express Type B when I was traveling throughout the UK. I just want to say that PerGear did send this to me for review, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts and share with you guys some of the results I've been getting with this memory card. Thoughts in my opinion are on my own, and they did not get to review the video beforehand. They are seeing it when you guys are seeing it as well. But before I begin, let me tell you why I'm disappointed at myself. When the X-H2S was announced, I bought the camera right away, and during that time, I was looking into memory cards, Type B cards to be exact. Now that I live in Europe, memory cards are way more expensive than what it would cost if I were to pick them up in Canada or our neighbor, the United States. So during this time, I picked up the X-H2S from a local camera shop in Germany. Fuji made a list of memory cards that would operate without hiccups, and I believe SanDisk was on that list. And the SanDisk Type B cards were on the affordable side of things. But for whatever reason, during that time, all the SanDisk memory cards were sold out everywhere. It was hard to look for them. Like, I couldn't find them anywhere. I could have gotten a lower tier CF Express Type B card, but then I would have ran into potential problems, perhaps with filming with the 6.2K videos or even 8K videos for that matter. So I did not want that to happen at all. And because of this, I ended up buying a Sony CF Express Type B cards instead. Sony CF Express Type B tough cards. So I ended up picking up the Sony cards instead because they were the only ones available. You know why they were available? Because it was so goddamn expensive. That's why no one was buying them. I picked up a 256 gig Type B card for about 479 euros. That's like $10,000 Canadian. I never paid that much ever for a memory card in my life until then. And then a couple months later down the road, I bought a 126 gigabyte Type B from Sony, and that cost about 244 euros. And that's just like another $10,000 Canadian. But guess how much this 1 terabyte of storage costs, a CF Express Type B. At the time of this recording, it's on sale for $359 US for 1 terabyte. I shelled out almost 20,000 Canadian dollars for 382 gigabytes of storage from those two Sony Type B cards. I could have bought two 1 terabyte cards from PerGear with that type of money. So there's that. The savings alone would get me to pull the trigger right away. If only I knew about this product back then, I would have just picked it up. Over the past few weeks that I've used it, I have no issue whatsoever with this memory card. 8K videos without any hiccups. I shot 40 megapixel RAWs at continuous bursts around 8 frames per second, and it worked very well. It was just a smooth operation. PerGear also sent me their own memory card reader for this, and look at this. It's so nicely designed. If you can see this, it's so nice and sleek. Look at that. That's like one of the sexiest memory card reader out there. It's nice and it's sleek. It can store so easily in your bag, and this one was a Sony card reader that I've been using before PerGear sent me theirs. Look at the size difference. Look at the size difference between the two. This one is just smaller. You know, you can put it away in your bag a lot better. PerGear said in order to get the best transfer speed from their memory card, you should pick up their memory card reader as well. When they first told me that, I was just like, yeah, right. You just want me to spend $10,000 Canadian again. I did notice a difference, but is it a big difference for you? When I transferred the PerGear memory card, I had about 53.31 gigabytes of 6.2K video on my PerGear memory card. I transferred it on my Sony memory card reader, right? I transferred that file onto my laptop, and it finished the data transfer around 67 seconds. And when I did the same test again with the PerGear card reader, it took 58 seconds for the same exact file. So that's 9 seconds faster. Now, if you already have your own card reader and you don't think the 9 seconds makes much difference to you, by all means, stick to that card reader you do have. You don't have to buy this one. PerGear states that this memory card is protected against shock, temperature extremes, and X-ray. The working temperature for this card ranges from minus 10 degrees Celsius all the way to 70 degrees Celsius. And they are so confident in this memory card that they are willing to slap a 5-year warranty on this card for the customers out there. So that's just freaking crazy. Again, it's similar to my Sony Tough cards out there on the market right now. But what sets this card apart is the price. This card is on sale now for $359, originally $399. You got the Sony Tough cards, the 512 gigabyte Type B. That comes in at $649. You're getting about twice the storage for 300 bucks less with the PerGear. The SanDisk 112 gigabyte Type B, it comes in at $599, but now they're on sale for $399. You get twice the storage for 100 bucks less. And if it wasn't on sale, you would have paid more for the SanDisk, just saying. Lexar, the same. 512 gigabytes for $599. The Angelbird has a 1 terabyte CF Express Type B card for $479, which isn't bad, but if you're trying to squeeze the money, you're saving over 100 bucks with the PerGear. Yeah, nothing can touch this card at this price point. It's insane how cheap it is. Now, I've only tested this card on my Fujifilm X-H2S and my X-H2, so I do not know anything else about other cameras. With the PerGear 1 terabyte Type B card, you can record about 1 hour and 51 minutes and 46 seconds on ProRes LT. The ProRes 422, you get 1 hour, 17 minutes and 55 seconds. And the ProRes HQ, you get 52 minutes and 1 second of recording. And what I normally film on is the H.265 422 All-I 10-bit at 360 megabits per second. And with the 1 terabyte memory card, you get about 6 hours and 14 minutes and 3 seconds of recording time. That's just friggin' nuts. And what I did next was filmed on ProRes 422 to see if this camera can keep up with the writing speed. And as you can see here in the video, the camera kept running until the memory card got full. And as I took out my memory card, I did notice that it was a bit warm, but nothing out of the ordinary. This is to be expected when you're shooting at such high bit rates, especially one that is ProRes 422. And I used the PerGear memory card to transfer over about 190 gigs. For some reason, my X-H2S didn't record all the way to the end, so this is where the camera stopped me. So all that data took about 21 minutes and 27 seconds to transfer over to my SSD drive. And that's quite impressive to me. When I transfer a terabyte of data from my hard drive, that takes about 5 hours to transfer. And this card reader transferred almost a terabyte in 21 minutes and 27 seconds. That's just very, very impressive. Talk about speed, man. I took out the memory card. The memory card did get warm, and so did the card reader, and that is to be expected when moving so much data over. There you have, folks. That has been my experience using the PerGear 1 terabyte CF Express Type B memory card. I've only been using this for about 3 weeks so far, so I cannot comment on the durability of it just yet. But do check back on this video in about 6 to 12 months again, so I can give you guys an update on where this memory card stands. And if you're interested, I'll leave the links to this memory card down in the description below. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. I make Fujifilm and photography related content, and I got more coming your way, guys. And as always, my name is Tongue, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you.